Greetings and salutations. Just wanted to make sure that my OBS was recording. So there's a few things I want to talk about in this video. I realize I probably have some frame lapse. For whatever reason, Atlas doesn't record well. And I don't know if it's tied in with the Unreal Engine or if it's because I don't have the same frame lapse with other games. But the things that I really want to capture in this video, and I don't want it to run on too long, is when I press the I'm on PC, and when I press the F key, it doesn't pull me into the ship menu while I'm on the what is this thing? The dinghy. I forget what this thing's called. This is the raft. It doesn't give me the menu to get into. You can hear me clicking away to get into the raft. Also, the compass. When I hit the M key, I double tap to get the M key. The compass doesn't come up. So that's really weird how the ship inventory or the ship stats don't work on the raft, and the map doesn't work on the raft. Somehow that stuff has become broken because I vaguely remember that stuff working in the past. Also, that ties me into a another thing that kind of more of a wish list, two wish list things is I would like to see a small loiter, right? A small loiter. And so, probably saying that wrong. So basically, what it is it's the same size as a regular crate. So you have the same amount of slots. You have the same 40 storage because I think a large loiter is much more. Um, same. But instead of saying storage box, it says small loiter, and it has, obviously someone comes up with a texture, so everything looks the same, the 3D model is the same, it just has a little different texture. So in essence it's like an ice chest, or not an ice chest, that's the wrong word, because a regular bag that you put salt in, a preserving bag, doesn't feed your crew. And so I want a small loiter, that way I can put it on a sloop or a raft, that it'll still feed my crew, but it doesn't take up the large width. And so it's a way to kind of reuse some assets that already exist, but then also add an additional functionality. And you could even do a contest to see who could come up with the best small loiter skin. And it could look, I mean, you could even technically use the same graphic, and um, it would work. Okay, and then the second thing, kind of the wish list, is the a larger raft, a raft that it can actually be used as a floating base, right? So if this, let's say this is a 3x3, I'm kind of guessing, but I'm saying this is equivalent from a 3x3. I think you could probably get away with as small as a 9x9, but I think a 6x6 would be ideal, and it would be the exact same thing as this, just scaled up. And it would have the sail, instead of having a small sail equivalent, it would be a large sail equivalent. But basically, it would be the mobile base, because there's a few issues that I've gotten into. Is I love the base building, but I don't want to build a base on the land. I want to build a base on a raft, and when I go somewhere, I can be somewhere for a while. I can do all the crafting, and I can then when I can kind of pop anchor and then go somewhere else. And I really like this idea of having a mobile base. And of course, you'd have to greatly increase the weight capabilities. You could just scale it up. The raft can do 2,000 pounds. Let's say it's double the size, it would be 6,000 pounds. Or if it's 4 times the size, what did I say, two? That would be four, and then if it's 4 times, it would be eight. So it would hold 8,000 pounds, and it's just kind of more that mobile raft. But the idea is using the exact same current assets that already exist in the game, that improve the playability of the game without costing any more money to because the game's a good game. I realize there's some issues with ships of the dam, and so far it looks like they might have been fixed. I see I got one there sitting, but that could just be, yeah, it looks like the ships of the dam might be fixed. Um, Also, the aggro radius of the small rafts and sloops I think they are, but I'm not sure, should be reduced significantly because you're kind of in that early stage or you're purpose built. Like you can't stack a bunch of guns on a raft, which I love that concept. Like a kind of like a purpose built something or other. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here. I realize this is probably frame lapsing, and I haven't been able to figure out how come Atlas is frame lapsing. But I think that's a big reason why you don't see a lot of YouTube videos or streamer videos with Atlas is because there's some issues with how there's some function or effect that's killing the frame lapse, and so you're basically killing your built-in marketing. So I could be totally wrong on that last part, but as always, thanks for watching, and I hope this kind of brings makes some improvements along the way.